Are we live? I think we're live. Let me get some music going. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm just now getting on the chat. So, Finale, you said you were going to work today, but you'll watch later. Love you, girl, so much. Thank you so much. And Jess Palmer, hey, Jess. Long time no see. Yes, oh my gosh. You are telling me. I need to figure out again how to see chat. Oh, yes, here we go. Yay! Welcome, guys. I'm just going to play another song and let people come in here after this one. We are going to be having a great stream today. I hope everyone is stuffed. From Turkey Day, Grateful Day. Yes. Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear it? I'm still trying to figure out, reacquaint myself with Restream. I'm using Restream again today. It's been years since I did Restream. Big sis, you made it. Good to see you, girl. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. Perfect. Okay, so everyone can hear. Everyone's good. This is a very chill song. And I'm going to try to up the vibes, of course, for Friday. We got to have our dance party Friday. I just don't want to get in trouble because of music. So, copyright and stuff. Blah, 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 blah. We don't want to mess around with that stuff. So, we're just going to go with whatever music I got that is copyright free, whether or not it's great or not. Oh, good. I'm glad, big sis. I'm glad. Your hiking pics looked awesome. All right, so that was that song. I'm going to play one more song before I dive into just talking. I want to see if I can find something better. Something more upbeat. I need to label these upbeat, slow, mellow. Okay, here we go. This is more up there. Thanks, Awakened Mind. Good to see you. I know you were working out. Show out, boy. Show out. It's going to be a good show today, guys. Why? Because today is all that exists, and we're living in the now. We're living it up. We're here. I hope wherever you are doing well. And don't forget, just be prepared. to dance because we are here. I'm just kind of cleaning off my desk. Ugh. Did you guys sleep in today? Black Friday, after you were stuffed? I had way too much turkey. But there's never such thing as too much, right? Never such thing as too much. Well, in moderation. Everything in moderation. Let me stop. Let me let the music do its thing. Yes, Jess. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Yay! Okay, figured that out. Grace says it's good. And then Shelly said that they had a great time. See, look, I'm looking. Show on stream. Oh! New comments. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm remembering. It's all coming back to me. Beautiful restream. All right. Tuning in to Radio Arielle Amara Leora. I am Empress Amara Leora, and this is my channeling. Come in, come in. Thank y'all so much for being here. I wish I could send all of you, stuff. It's chilly down here. No, don't you start saying that, sis. Oh gosh. Well, it is the end of November. You guys, we only have one more month in 2025. Oh my goodness. Where did the year go? Where did the warm weather go? We are it's not winter yet because the winter solstice is in December, in the middle of December. However, it feels like it already. I still went on my morning walk. I just bundled up, and I'm sure, people thought I looked crazy, because, I don't know about y'all, but there are some people who just can walk outside with a t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops in the middle of December, and they looking at me all bundled up like I'm crazy. I'm looking at you like, what's going on in your blood? You got something in your blood that I don't got. So, I mean, but I was bundled up, and I was working up my sweat underneath my layers. But I surely wasn't about to take no layers off. I see people walking their dogs in a little teeny tiny jacket, like a little windbreaker. And it's like 30. It was like what? It was like 35 degrees, 37 degrees, maybe 40 degrees when I went out this morning. And I'm like, y'all, like I said, y'all got something else in your blood that I don't have. And I'm prepared for everything. I'm going to have all the layers. I'm going to have all the layers. I wore my ankle weights today. That was good. I'm pretty sure I'm going to feel that in my bum tomorrow. But, all right. So, as you know, or if you don't know yet, on FreQ Speak Fridays, because I am here, I don't plan anything. I don't script anything. This is just all raw, unfiltered, in the moment. Whatever comes. I talk as long as I can and just let my frequency fly, let my freak flag fly on FreQ Speak Friday. I don't like how cameras, you can't you can't, it's backwards. I work so hard and you probably can't even see it. It's like, ugh. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but I hate that you can't read my board. So I don't know if anybody of you guys know anything about like Thanksgiving lore. We're on that time. Oh, it's 11:11. We get to dance. 11:11. Oh, I should have been more prepared, but it's okay. Let's hopefully find a good song. Let me try this. Why does it take so long? Come on. By the time the music plays. Okay. Dance party! It's 11:11. Dance party! With this copyright-free music. Get it up. Get it up. We're going to do all the upper body dancing today. Y'all can't see my legs, so y'all can't see my fancy footwork. Oh, y'all don't know about my fancy footwork. If only y'all could see my fancy footwork. It's Friday. There's no need to dance. I mean, there is no reason. Just dance. You don't need a reason. Just raise your vibration and bring it in. Woo-hoo. Ooh, yeah, we are dancing on a Friday. We are dancing on a Friday. We are dancing on a Friday because we can dancing. Ooh, the music. Really brings it down. I like that flow. Wherever you are, you can always have a dance party. Whether it's just bopping your head, whether it's just bopping those shoulders, maybe you get your elbows in there too. Maybe you do some fancy finger work. Huh? Maybe you shake those hips. Maybe you got some fancy footwork too. Dancing on a Friday, cause we are dancing on a Friday. FreQ Speak Friday, we are dancing on a Friday, cause we are dancing. We are dancing on a Friday, cause we are dancing on a Friday. Yeah, we can dancing on a Friday. FreQ Speak Friday. Ooh. Dancing on a Friday. Dancing, cause it's Friday. I'm alive and you're alive. I'm alive and you're alive. Let's dance because we are alive. I said dancing on a Friday. We are dancing on a Friday. Dancing on a Friday. Yeah. All right, good job, everybody. I'm so proud of you for dancing. Oh, Speak Friday. Now I'm like out of breath. I had too much fun dancing, y'all. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's go back and talk about Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness. Where's my fan? Gotta turn my fan on. Woo! It's not cold anymore, big sis. Listen, I was kind of chilly, but I'm not chilly no more. Oh gosh. Oh, I can record on here too. I don't need to record this. YouTube will have it. If I want to download it, years from now. I can download it, but this is just in the moment. Oh, gosh. So I saw a lot of stuff on TikTok, on Instagram about the pagan holidays, y'all, and the symbolism and all that stuff. I don't aspire to any specific holiday, especially no holiday that was perpetuated by King George or anything in the Gregorian calendar, because the Gregorian calendar is not correct. We know this. Okay. The year doesn't start in the middle of winter. The animals do not come out of hibernation in the middle of winter. Okay, we all know that the new year is in March or April, depending on your calculations on the lunar or the solar, source in the sky. However, collectively, because consciousness is collective, okay, and whatever large sums of people believe is the collective energy, right? So collectively, many people are getting ready for the end of the year and then the rebirth of the next. So 2025 is coming to an end. We have lots of things that we are going to be letting go of. This was a 9-year in numerology, and next year is a 1 year, fresh starts, new beginnings. You're sowing seeds right now, and later it's going to blossom. Like all this year we have been sowing seeds, we have been watering them, and it can feel like we're not doing anything because we don't see the results. However, does a farmer go back out into his field and dig up the seed to see if it's growing? No, of course not. He knows it's in there because he put it there. And he knows that the earth will do its job because she always does. And it doesn't matter what you plant. Now, this is the thing. It doesn't matter what you plant. It will grow. So if this year you planted more negativity, more worry, more anxiety, more resentment. Ooh, that's a big one. Resentment. If you consciously or unconsciously were holding grudges or unforgiveness or resentment in your heart, you got to let it go. Let it go by the end of this year. Walk into 2026 with a fresh perspective, with a new, clean, light heart. Don't take anything from the past into your future, because you are wasting your beautiful, precious neurons worrying or reminiscing. You are wasting your beautiful neurons reminiscing about things that you cannot change. Okay, the past happened and it brought you here. You are here now. Love that past because it brought you here now. Are you aware now? Are you breathing now? Do you recognize old patterns now? Great. Don't just lament over what was, what could have been, the things that you've missed. No. That is wasting energy. We are moving forward. We are saying, this is where I am now. I recognize right now the habits, the patterns, the frequencies that I've been putting out. I recognize them now. And this is what I am going to do moving forward today, not tomorrow, not the next day. Today, this is the step that I'm going to take to better myself. This is the step that I'm going to take to rewrite my brain. This is the step that I'm going to take today. And it doesn't have to be something big. It's just it's changing your talking to yourself. So for me, it's like, comparing myself to other people pleasing type deals, oh, he's going to think this, I'm not going to do this because this is what she thinks, or this will make her feel some kind of way, so I'm not going to. No. What do I want to do, and just do it. Okay. And then recalibrating my brain to say, all right, well, I notice this about myself. Oh, I notice I'm doing this thing because this has made this other person comfortable. Is this something that makes me comfortable? Is this something that I truly want to do? And just having that thought in that moment, trying to catch it in that moment, is what helps to rewire your brain, and then I watch Professor Melanie. I am a part of her Spiritual Ascension University, and she has great lectures about basically just spirituality and the things that spiritual beings go through, how to find your and connect with your spiritual gifts, because we all have them. When you realize that you are more than your physical body, when you realize that you are more than your circumstances, when you realize you are more than everything that you have thought, more than the physical, and everything is spiritual, everything is supernatural, and you can just take those little steps every day, 1%, even just 1% every day. In 100 days, you're going to be 100% better than where you were. I mean, that's with anything. That's with working out. That's with riding a bike. That is with anything that you're learning, whether you're learning an instrument, whether you're learning there's so many things you could learn. Okay. I hear you, big sis. We all do. I'm not preaching from a soapbox because I am perfect. I am preaching to myself because there is a lot that I still have to let go of personally, like especially in my family. I feel like the parent-child dynamic, I watched something sometime that really resonated with me. It was a woman who said, whatever you want to hear from your parents, whatever parent hurt you, is not going to heal the hurt in your heart. Hearing whatever it is that you want to hear from that parent is not going to heal the hurt in your heart. You are the only one who can heal the hurt, who can reconcile the hurt, who can transmute that pain and change your perspective and move away from it. Because getting those words from your parent is just that. It's just words. It doesn't change the way that you believe. You are the one that has to change your perspective and your belief in everything. When I heard that, I was like, man, that really put things in perspective with me and my mom's relationship, because, I hold things against her from when I was a kid, from my perspective, and whatever she's going to say to justify it or to apologize about it isn't going to change it's not going to change the conditions that I have placed myself under, right? It's the habits and the self-talk and those things. Like, I'm the one who has to change that. I'm still the one that has to change the perspective. And I need to stop blaming my mom, my dad, for how I am now, because I am completely in control of how I am now. So, my mom and Zion relationship has gotten a lot better because I accept her for who she is. And I'm learning to allow her to accept me, because if I don't give her the opportunity to see me as myself or to see me in my authenticity, then I'm not really giving her the opportunity to accept me. So, letting go of the, whatever that little girl hesitation is from, not wanting to make mommy mad, or, not wanting to disappoint mommy, I'm the one who has to let go of that. My mom can tell me all day, every day that she loves and accepts me. That's not going to change how I feel unless I change it. Now that's me and my mom. Me and my dad is a whole nother story. And that is a whole nother story for another day, because I feel like there are definitely people that we don't necessarily need to. There are people that we don't need to necessarily have in our lives. However, we still have to let go, of the feelings. We have to let go of the feeling. I have to let go of the feeling, and I definitely haven't. And this is not something that I want to talk about, right now. However, thanks, big sis. I really appreciate that. Yeah, me too. Me too. Perspective is everything. Perspective is everything. And my perspective is changing all the time. I think, we should never expect to stay in one spot. If you're not growing and changing, then you're stagnant. And oftentimes I think that we expect, to get to that place, wherever that place is. Oh, I've made it. Oh, I've arrived. Oh, I'm here. Oh, I've done it. Sure, we can do that with goals. I have a goal to be able to do 5 pull-ups. When I do 5 pull-ups, I've made it. Yeah, I did it finally. But that's not going to be the end. Once I get to 5, then I'm going to get to 10, then I'm going to get to 15, right? There is no such thing as arriving and making it. We are always spiraling up. We are always moving forward. We are always growing. Because if we're not, then we're stagnant. And I don't want to be stagnant. And I don't want to, ever be like someone who knows it all. I want to always be growing. I want to always be learning. I want to always be, looking for the unexpected and for the extraordinary, right? Open to surprises and miracles from the Most High. I hear that. Friends that you thought you would always have a relationship with. That happens to us because we have to find our actual soul tribe. And I think, there are some of us who are meant to create our own tribes, or who are meant to always continuously find a new tribe to match their new frequency. I mean, if we're always spiraling up, then the friends that I made last year might not be aligned with the person that I am this year. A year is a long time, right? You don't think so. I didn't think so, but dang, it is. Where did this year go? And if we are, as spiritual beings, always supposed to be leveling up, then that means that our friend group is always going to change, unless we find beings who are always leveling up as us. So as we are, right? So don't take it as, a bad thing, big sis, because it's not. It is you letting go of things that don't serve you. Make room and make space for the things that will serve you, for the things that will light you up, for the things that, the opportunities, for the resources that are aligned with your soul mission. I think we all have one. We are here, we are alive, we are existing. We all have a mission, and you will find the souls that line up along with yours and your mission. And just stay open to that. Just never let it go, never forget. And it's simple, it's not easy. It's simple, it's not easy. People think that simplicity equates ease, and it does not. We say it right, easier said than done. Well, I mean, you still got to do it, even though it's easier to say it. So I'm glad to hear that I have a good perspective of it. And, a lot of my subscribers, people who are watching this, you guys, I know that I am speaking to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir right now on a lot of this stuff, because you guys know. But I have been really, really, really trying to hone in on bringing my soul tribe to me, and knowing that it will, and trying to take everything that is leaving, because, oh my gosh, death is hard. Death of anything, death of a friendship, death, a little death, like of, losing people from this realm, death of an idea, death of a business, death of any type of letting go can be very, very difficult. And to not stay in that difficultness. I just realized I need to make sure that Facebook is going. So, trying to make sure that I am staying aware that even difficulty is for my benefit. Even difficulty is going to work out for me. Oh, good. Okay. Hello, everyone on Facebook. Anyone that is here, I see myself on Facebook. Yay. I don't know if I have any lives. Not lives, excuse me, chats or messages. Forgive me. If there, nope, I don't see. Okay, good. So we've got everyone together right now. So, what was I saying? Letting go, it's difficult, but it has to be done. It's not easy. Simple does not mean easy. And, ease, we are so conditioned to want and expect ease. 5-minute TV dinners, drive-through, fast food, just everything fast, now. And that's not how it should be. What's up, Mojo? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping in. So we need to get away from expecting everything now, expecting everything to be easy and fast, because we're not growing when that happens. Like humans in this density, we need some type of resistance in order to grow. Okay? Grow. Your muscles need to be torn in order to become stronger. And you're not supposed to tear it up all at once. You got to do it little by little, right? Like lifting your weights every day, that friction, that tension, that breaking is what builds the muscle. So if we just get everything with ease, without any type of friction or pushback, we're not really growing. We're not really moving. So friction also means that we're growing, because our old selves, they don't want to change. They don't want to be lost, right? The ego doesn't want to die. So of course it's going to have you second guess. It's going to have you overthink. It's going to have you doubting, and it's going to bring up all the guilt and the shame, because it's trying to, quote unquote, in its mind, in the old persona's mind, is trying to protect you, because it has for all these years. It has gotten you to this point. And we just have to love the thing that has gotten us to this point, because it has made us who we are. But of course, it is going to resist. There is going to be resistance, and we have to push through it. We have to push through it. This is what I was trying to say earlier before I got sidetracked, but Professor Melanie had a great lecture on biologically and scientifically what is happening in the brain when this friction happens. It's called limbic friction, and it's called the frustration threshold. So two different things. In the brain, the neurons, they have, okay, hold on. I'm going to try to remember. So a thought, okay, think of your thoughts as neurons, right? And you have a new thought that you are going to work out. You are going to eat right. You are ready for the next step. You're going to make a change in your habits and your routine, and you are going to do this thing tomorrow. And you wake up, tomorrow comes, and you're not going to do it. The alarm goes off and you're like, I'm so tired. I'm not going to do it today. Oh, I forgot to pre-make a salad, so I'm just going to eat this box of cookies because it's what I've got right now. And I'm not even going to try to make an effort. I'm just so tired. Like, that right there is the limbic friction, because your new thought, the thought that you want to do, the new habit that you want to do is a single neuron. So think of that thought as a single neuron. And that neuron is searching in your brain for other neurons to connect with that are of the same frame of mind. Okay, stay with me here. So your new habit, your new identity is a neuron, and it's searching for other neurons in your brain to connect with, to create a chain in your brain to have those new neural connections. Okay, the old neurons are going to push back. When that one neuron cannot find one to connect with, the other neurons are like, you don't belong here. This is not what we are about. We are tired. We are hungry for sweets. We want sugar. This is not for us. This is tomorrow. You are unsafe. You are foreign. This thought is foreign, right? That is limbic friction. When the other neurons from your old habits, your old way of thinking, basically attack the new thought, the new neuron, because it is foreign. The only thing that will help you to move past this is doing it anyway, is telling yourself that even though I'm tired, I'm still going to do this. Like, oh, maybe I wanted to do it for an hour. Maybe stop putting such high expectations on yourself and do it for 5 minutes. Maybe do it for 10 minutes. Maybe work up to it, right? Maybe write a letter before you make a phone call. Maybe, there's just so many things that you could do to start small, to meet yourself where you're at, but you got to push through that. And the more you push through that, the more new neurons you create that finally have companions. It's like, oh, all right, I've got another neuron that I can connect with that's aligned with this new personality, this new perspective. And then pretty soon you keep doing it and you've got new neurons and you've got finally a new pathway in your brain. Well, that's still only one new pathway, okay? You've got years worth of ruts of thinking in your brain, and that is not going to die lightly, okay? It is going to continue to push back. And it's basically like, okay, so we've got over here, we've got our old self that is 100%, right? And we've got this new perspective, our new selves that is growing. right? It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. And then eventually this new part, these new neurons are going to be the same size as our old self, but they're still going to war. Okay? You can't have both. That part is the frustration threshold. It's when the old self and the new self are at war at one time in your brain, and you're just like, what is going on? I'm trying so hard. I have made all of these new pathways and I'm still not seeing results. And, I thinking about the past still and all this stuff. Well, pushing through that threshold will finally allow the new self to become bigger than the old self. And pretty soon it can finally encompass it and bring it into itself. And then you transmute that old, and now we've got two new beautiful brains, and that's the next stage. And then you go to the next one. So for me, when I heard that analogy, that made so much sense to me. I so appreciate like the scientific explanations, because listen, even though like pseudoscience is a thing and we need, science was actually created in order to deceive, there is always evidence for truth, okay? And the human body is an amazing vessel. It's an amazing example of as above, so below. As within, so without. Every single thought that you think manifests in your body. Every single, emotion that you feel is in your body. Those anger emotions from that time that you got angry, if you didn't do anything to actually physically get it out of your body, it's still in there. Your body still remembers. If you still feel terrified or scared or worried or anything, and you're not actually doing things to regulate your nervous system, to remind your body that it's safe, to consciously do that, then your body is holding on to all of that emotion, to all of those thoughts. Your body is a exact reflection of you. Dis-ease in the mind results in disease in the body. All right. And I know I'm preaching to the choir here. Y'all. And we have to, I love the fact that we can prove those things about our thoughts. It's proven. Think about Joe Dispenza. Joe Dispenza is untouchable. You know why? Because he's got the science to prove that gratitude actually releases a chemical in our brain, and he can see all the brain activity from meditation and all that stuff, and he's teaching thousands, millions of people how to transcend their egos, their old selves, basically, right? To get what they want, to be who they are. Like, we don't want the things that we want. We don't. Nobody wants money, okay? Nobody cares about money. If you cared about money, you would want it. You would want to hoard it, right? You would want, just because you like it. Like, nobody thinks, oh, I'm going to get this $20 bill. I love $20 bills and I love to just put them on my desk, right? If you were a collector, you would have a case full of $100 bills because you collect them, because you want them, because you love to look at them. If we wanted money, we wouldn't give it away. Money is not what we want. We want the feeling that money brings us. We want the security that having money gives us, the feeling of safety, of security, of freedom that having whatever X amount in your mind is. That is the thing that we are trying to connect with, okay? We don't want the car. We can't take the car with us. We want the freedom to travel. We want adventures. We want experiences. That is what we want. And focusing and shifting from the 3D. The 3D is anything physical, dense, humanity. That's what I'm starting to call it now. My human density. When I'm feeling overthinking or doubting, my human density. That's all that is. It's my humanness, and it's part of the journey. It's part of me, and there is no reason to get rid of it. All right, there is no reason to bash it. There is no reason to try to change the human density, because that's part of this video game. Okay, this is a game. This is a video game. We just play the game. Just have fun in the moment. Let go of all of those expectations that have been put onto you. That is what we've been conditioned to do. Okay? If you can accept that you have been conditioned a certain way by others and by yourself, and that you want to consciously change your conditioning, that's step one. And then doing that every single day, little by little, 1% every day. And pretty soon you will be 100% better than where you were. And then you continue to do that, and then you'll be 200% better than where you were. And you just continue to do that for the rest of your life. And then you will look back and say, I have come so far from where I was when I first started. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I am in a completely different place than I was 4 years ago. I have completely different perspectives and beliefs, and I have been through, experiences that have shaped or taught me things, but I don't need to sit and reminisce and recollect forever and ever and just stay up here about, replaying all that. That is something that I am definitely working through. And all right, yeah, I think I've been talking for a while, so I'm gonna take a little music break here and drink some water. I have been on a rant with me. Drop some hearts in the chat if you're still here. Don't forget to like. Hope you're subscribed. Leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are at the end of this. I'm going to be here until I feel like I'm done talking. So this is just a little interlude. Thank y'all so much. This is a good song, nice and upbeat. Nice, big sis. You're always on the move. I love that. Get those chores done. Multitasking. Beautiful. I'm looking on YouTube, and there are plenty of like non-copyright videos I could play, but listen, I'm very particular about the music. Like, okay, YouTube gave me has a whole library of music that you can play, and it's all instrumental, right? So there's no words to it. Well, there's words to some of them, but most of them don't have words, and it's just the sound. Well, that is a little bit safer than playing a Beyonce song just because it's copyright free. I am not messing around with the witchcraftery of the mainstream music. I don't want to just play any music on here because music is a specific frequency, and if I don't know where it's coming from, I don't trust it. I have to protect my vibration. I have to protect my aura. I have to protect my frequency. Everything that I read, anything that comes into my senses, right? My eyes, my ears, my nose, my mouth, whatever I touch, all five senses, it is going to my subconscious. So I don't want to just play any old music on here just because I can. Big Sis says, they never end, but I guess it's a good thing. Got to keep moving while I still can. Yes, girl. You know that as soon as you sit down, that's when you start deteriorating. We ain't doing that. We are continuously moving. And if there is no chores, you better go find a chore. You better go make a chore. You've got lots of great hobbies though, so you don't even need chores. You could just go do your hiking, of course. I mean, 100%. But even doing the bow and arrow, oh my gosh, I had so much fun doing that. I mean, there are so many hobbies that we could do to keep ourselves moving and active. But yeah, I'm looking through on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, I want to play, some of these, but I don't know what music it is. Aesthetic, stunning, chilling, dreamland, background music. Let's play this one. Okay, so this is like something chill, something just to have in the background. Turn it down. Hmm. I wish I could play Conspiracy Music Guru. I would totally play his music. But I don't know how to. I mean, maybe I'll email him and just ask him if it's okay if I use his songs on my stream as long as I give him a shout out. Because artists are trying to get money just like the rest of us, right? To pay bills, to be compensated, not necessarily money, to be compensated for our creativity, and everyone should be compensated for our creativity. Listen, anybody who was here earlier who heard me talking about money and how we don't want money, don't think that I'm demonizing money because I'm not. Money is a resource. Money is an energy, right? Whether or not energy is flowing to you or not. It is a form of energy. It is a resource. It is necessary. But the money is not what Conspiracy Music Guru wants to be compensated for his creativity, so that he can go and live his life the way he wants to. He doesn't want the money because the money is the thing that he is after. He is after what the money can get him. So he should focus on the money. Okay, I took you back to where we were. I'm not trying to go back. What's up, Manny Boy Truth? CMG is super talented. I have both Alex. Yes. Yes, he is. Um, it is so insightful. And I love all the Filio albums because it's high frequency. Love it. Maybe I'll email him and see Oh, I'm breaking up. Hmm. Let's see if am I breaking up on Facebook, y'all, too? I don't know what that's about, big sis. Hopefully it's just your internet connection. Everything is good on my audio has gone weird. Oh no. What is going on? The microphone is still on. I'm better now. Okay, so yeah, apparently my sound doesn't like having so much to play at one time. So like having music to play at one time would not be okay. Thanks, big sis. Good. So I can either play music or I can talk. I can't do both. That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out one day. You know whose music I also loved, which I haven't heard in forever? ODD, of course. OG Gangster from back in the day. Great music. I feel like, anyone else that I could name right now is honestly from my childhood, because as much as I love music and have been, getting into it now, I didn't really speak it. Or I chose not to speak it. So I don't remember names as much. I remember this rapper that I was super, super obsessed with, KJ52. He was a Christian rapper. And I went to his concert one time and got a picture with him. And I left that like profile picture up for like years. Because I was like, I got to meet KJ52. Yeah. Let's see. I'm kind of sad that I can't play music, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going anyway. We're gonna check in on Facebook. Hey, people on Facebook, sending you love. Hope everything is going well. All right, nobody in the chat. Good. So let's go back. Oh man. So, the new moon is coming up. New moon on next Thursday, the 4th. So the day before, the day of, and the day after, make sure you guys are putting some water in the windowsill to charge let the water charge with the moon energy. You can drink that water. You can put it in your hair. You can put it in your garden. You can speak over it. Having charged moon water is super, super amazing. Not only just for your body, for your spirit too. Oh yes, don't follow Crom. Ugh, rumors are never good. People have their lives, and they're still humans. So I hope he's okay. But ODD will always go down in history as a gangsta original. But yes, don't follow Crom. I did meet him briefly at the last Flattoberfest during the it wasn't really Flattoberfest. It was just kind of like it was Flattoberfest. What am I saying? It was at the hotel. We gave the hotel money for being there. It was freaking awesome. We all came together. So I did meet him briefly. Oh, and you know else who does music too? Oh crap. I don't want to butcher. Ray, Boston, Ray, Mudflood Ray, and crap, the other guy who was with Crumb. Oh, and his beautiful girlfriend. They do this tinfoil sombrero. I'm completely blanking. He plays the guitar. It's not Loki. It's L something. Anyway, I'm not gonna get hogged up on that. But there are some amazing musicians in our community. Lowry, thank you. You knew it. Yes, you guys know exactly who I. Thank you, Mojo. Thank you, Benny Boy. I was blanking so hard. Yes, amazing musicians in our community. And Boston Ray, he said that he wanted to collab. I would love to collab with him. That's awesome. Mojo. You got to jam with Ari. I like karaoke. But I'm getting more into my creative songwriting and music and all that kind of stuff. I'm getting more into it. I'm getting more confident, I should say, because I still have some human density to work through about who's hearing me and who is not and how I sound and all that stuff, right? I'm trying to still get over that. Oh, they did a duet a few years back. Okay. That's cool. Does anybody know what happened to Oktoberfest that was supposed to be this year? Like, it was gonna be this year, but then it wasn't. Yeah, he's awesome. Boston Ray is awesome. Great vibes all around. Yeah, when we come together, we just get to jam. Everyone brings their instruments, right? I kind of do wish I could play an instrument. I learned piano. I had piano classes, on and off in my childhood, but it never stuck. I never stuck with it. It's not a very portable instrument. Guitars are awesome because they're portable and you can jam wherever. Oh, yes. Okay, so no. So not the Flattoberfest. So Karen was doing like the metaphysical. She was like having she renamed it. It was a different type of, she didn't say it was Flattoberfest. So Flattoberfest is dead. And yeah, Carol took it to Arizona and I saw pictures that they had a great turnout in Arizona. However, Karen is still having an event. She's just rebranding and she was going to still have it at the music camp, I thought, but then it didn't work. They ran out of time. Okay. That makes sense. Yes, International Truth Expo. I see, Mojo. That makes sense. Yeah, y'all can tell I'm out of the loop. I am out of the loop these days. I am just keeping my head down. Well, I'm not keeping my head down. I'm keeping my head up. Spiraling up. I'm keeping my feet grounded. So don't worry, I'm fully grounded, but I'm definitely spiraling up and I'm not paying attention to as much human stuff as I had been in the past. But I feel like it's definitely important for us to have events in person, of course. I mean, even virtually is better than nothing at all, because we are still coming together at one time and we're sharing frequency. We're building connections, and yeah, you still watch when you can. Yeah, those will always be classics. Restream is definitely lagging on the comments, so I'm glad I have my phone so I can see when people say stuff. Let me go. I need to just keep going back and forth. I should actually bring this tab forward. Stop that. There we go. All right. Still going on Facebook, still live, still chatting. All right, I've been doing good. 1 hour and 6 minutes. We're gonna go a little bit longer today because we can. It's Friday. I don't got no plans. And well, I take that back. I do have plans. Mom and I are going to be putting up the tower garden. We've got 3 of them, and we've already cleaned one. Now we need to put up the 3rd one, clean the 2nd one, and then re-put it up. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to bundle up and just get it done. We're going to bring, make sure the plants are covered on the outside, rearrange the porch and everything, because we eat lots of salads here and we need control over our food, everything that goes into our bodies. And the only way to have control over our food is to grow it yourself. That's awesome, Big Sis. I love that you're still doing meetups, because that's so important. And you're going to have new people all the time. I have just been so flabbergasted over the last couple of weeks with the food system. It has just been so much more crucial to me that, I gotta grow my own food. I gotta get and connect with farms and go local, not trusting pretty much anything that is in the stores, being so strict about that. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it is true, y'all. Who wants to eat bioengineered foods? That's not food. It is just a bunch of chemicals grown in a petri dish. It is imitating food. It is imitating nutrients that are not there, and they're putting stuff in everything. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I'm so glad my tribe knows, Big Sis, because it is no small thing. I mean, our bodies are a temple, okay? If they can contaminate our temple, they can contaminate or delay or suppress our souls. The gut-brain-heart connection is real. Your nervous system is real. Your lymphatic system being clogged by sugar is real. Tomatoes, peppers, and sweet potatoes. Ooh, did you do sweet potatoes in bags? I'm sorry, I know you're working, but it's growing sweet potatoes is different than growing regular potatoes. I realized. Fixing to harvest. Ooh, and Big Sis has chickens too. Chickens, are just like pets. And they give you, they are practical pets, okay? Gut is where God came from. Ooh, she preaching. And, it's not just one thing that you have to do. You can't just do one thing and think you're okay, because we are not just a single dimension person. Like, there are so many things that, and it can be overwhelming, but if you just take one at a time, you fix your gut, you fix your heart, you fix your mind, you fix your skin. I mean, when you fix your gut, you fix your skin. When you fix your skin, you fix a lot of things. Your skin is your biggest organ in your body. Fasting is one of the best tools. Now, there's a caveat to fasting because everyone cannot and should not fast the same. Men and women should not fast the same because men have a different biological clock. Okay, they go through a 24-hour cycle. So they have every 24 hours, they basically have all what they need. Women go through a 28-day cycle, whether they are menstruating or not. They still have a 28-day cycle. So women need to match their fasting with the correct parts of their cycle. Or they need to only fast at certain times. So if you're not menstruating, so then you pick your 28 days and you say this time and this time, and you create your cycle. You're not menstruating, but your body still going through the cycle. It still needs different help, support for certain hormones at certain times. Eating certain foods can still support you better at certain times than others, right? However, all of that aside, fasting is one of the best ways that we can get our bodies to recalibrate, to reset, rejuvenate. If you're looking for the fountain of youth, stop eating for 72 hours. Do that once a month. Do you know that your dopamine will go up? You will generate new blood cells. You will regenerate new brain cells. You basically recalibrate your body completely. Literally, you are regrowing the stuff that you need, and your body is having the time to repair itself. Okay, the body needs time to repair itself. When it is digesting, it is too busy digesting. When it has nothing in the stomach to process, then the body can do what it was created to do, and it can heal and send help to the specific parts of the body that need it. Okay? But once you fast, you can't just go out and eat McDonald's. You can't just go get Chick-fil-A. Oh my gosh, do you know how much I love Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A is not love my body. Chick-fil-A was not made for my spiritual body as much as I love Chick-fil-A. Chipotle is not made for my spiritual body. All right? I mean, we make excuses, we make conditions, we make exceptions, we have cheat days. I'm not saying, we cheat or not cheat. Do what you want, but know that everything you do has a consequence. And if you're going to actually commit to fasting, then you need to commit to making sure that your body has good stuff to feed it once it does recalibrate. Because if you're going to fast and just go back to your normal diet and not change anything or not do anything differently, then you're still in the same spot. You're just pretending like you're doing something, but you're not. You haven't actually changed. Okay, you haven't actually changed. So, all of that to say, the food you eat is just as important as the music you listen to, is just as important as the movies that you watch with your eyeballs, is just as important as the makeup or products that you put on your skin, okay? Which is just as important as the candles that you smell, the scents that you smell. Everything that you can input into your body needs to be high vibrational. And I'm not talking about no woo-woo shit. Get out of my butt with that. I'm not talking about woo-woo shit. I'm talking about science, okay? There are literal foods. Everything has a vibration. Everything has a frequency. Pick the highest ones and you will vibrate higher. That's what they don't want. The people who are in charge of the food don't want you to vibrate high. Okay, I'm getting very passionate about this because this is something that I am literally want to scream from the rooftops. The people who are in charge of the food don't want you to be in charge of the food because they want you to be low as possible. Because if you don't have critical thinking, if you don't have sovereignty, then you are just a battery. They're sucking your energy. Do you know that vampires are real? Y'all, look at my face. Vampires are real. They don't suck your blood. They suck your energy. They don't suck your blood. They suck your energy. My mom is probably freaking out. What is she talking about in there? Well, guess what? I'm talking about vampires that are real, that are sucking energy. And I am not giving my energy to no freaking vampires, all right? Whew. Movies tell us exactly what is going on in the world. Truth. Storytelling tells truth, okay? You cannot just go with the flow about anything. You can't just go with anything. You have to be intentional about everything that you consume. Consumerism, okay? Are you just consuming or are you creating? Are you crafting? Are you thriving? Do you hear me? Come on, somebody, please tell me that you understand. I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know the 3 people that are watching me right now understand. I know. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. But I'm trying to get the message out there. It is just okay. This is my experience, right? Like, as crazy as it is, as overwhelming as it is also expansive, okay? This place is supernatural. We are supernatural. We are super. We are freaking amazing. We are divine, okay? This place, this realm is divine. It is the exact reflection of an amazing, most high creator. And there are beings, there are seen and unseen, okay? Anyone who is coming back to this live years from now, there are seen and unseen forces and elements in this realm. And if you are ignorant, then you are controlled. If you are creating, if you are disconnecting from the matrix, you are sovereign. And when you realize your sovereignty, when you take back your power, guess what? That's when the magic happens. That's when the magic happens. Okay? Ooh. I'm not trying to yell at y'all. I'm just super duper passionate about growing your own food. And not even just growing your own food, but don't just get meat, okay? This is a touchy subject. This is a touchy subject. Meat. You cannot just get your meat from anywhere. I love to shop at Publix. I love Ingles. Used to love Whole Foods. Earth Fare is gone. Earth Fare has been destroyed. The little guy, the guy who was actually doing it right, is gone. I loved Earth Fare. I wish I had shopped there more when it was open. It was always so far away. And now when I go to look for it, it's closed everywhere. But you can still find a freaking Whole Foods that doesn't have all organic stuff and still put stuff in their stuff. but you just can't get your meat from anywhere, even Whole Foods, okay? You don't know how those animals were raised, and you also don't know how they were slaughtered. Do you know that it matters? Everything is carried to you. If you put it in your body, you are transferring something to you, okay? If that cow was scared, was anxious, was sad before it died, do you know that all you are eating is his emotions? That's in the meat. Just like if it was vaccinated, just like if it was eating GMO corn, whatever that animal ate, you are consuming as well. However that animal was handled, you are consuming as well. We are so used to consuming things thoughtlessly that it takes time, it takes effort, it takes change to do it differently. Just go to your local farmer's market. I know it's December, so there are probably not many farmers markets going on. But go to your local farmers market. Get to know the farmers. Find out what is happening to your meat. Do you know that there is human flesh? Human flesh in mainstream food? Human flesh. Do you want to eat human flesh? Do you want to eat a pig who ate human flesh? Do you want to eat hot dogs that are made with human flesh fillers? Aborted fetuses? Come on. Oh, it's all crazy. Oh, she's just talking nonsense. It's a conspiracy. They would never. They would never? They would never? How much money could they make if they did? How much money is in the food industry? How many food companies are all controlled by the same entities? Okay? Do your research, do the math. They would never? Do they care about you? Do you feel like they care about you? Do they act like they care about you and have your best interest at heart? My face is literally in the camera right now because I'm like trying to put this home. They don't care about you. You are a battery to them, but you matter. Every decision matters. Every thought that you think matters. Everything that you eat, everything that you drink, everything that you wear, every single thing that you do matters, and it creates your world. If someone else is creating your world, then they own you. They own you. Are you creating your own world? Are you in charge of your own sovereignty? Is it too much for you? Oh, I'm sorry. It's too much for you. Oh, I can't think about all that stuff. That's just too much. I can't. What I wear, what I listen to, what I eat, all of that, that's too much. I can't handle that. That's just so overwhelming. Nobody wants to. I'll just do one thing. Maybe I'll just do one thing. That's fine. That's up to you. If you don't got the fortitude to change or to make a change, or if you don't care, then fine, you don't care. But you cannot say that you were not warned. And when you know and you do not take action, there are worse consequences because you were told, you were warned, you had the knowledge and the information to change. And listen, you don't have to know it all, but you have to be willing to figure it the fuck out. Figure it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know when those thoughts come up, You know, when they come up and they're just like, what are you doing? This is stupid. You shouldn't do this now. This is bad for us. I'm going to do it my own way. I'm going to do it the old way. I'm just going to keep, this is in my safe comfort zone. I'm in my safe comfort zone and I'm just going to live here forever. Shut those voices up. Shut them up. Shut them up. Shut them down. You know, recalibrate. Tell them that you come back another day. But right now I'm doing it this way. Oh yeah, I'll be back to the old self tomorrow, but today I'm doing it this way. Okay? Today I am making this change. Shut those voices down. Big Sis says it took me over a year to change from eating regular sugar to honey and raw sugar, but so happy I did. Even that small change, Big Sis, had such a big difference, and we saw it. You lost so much weight. You look amazing. And, you know, that is, you were trying. Who cares how long it took you, right? You knew that that change was important. You knew that that change would give you benefit in the future. Your future self, you right now are so grateful for the you years ago that did that. So your future self right now is so grateful for whatever decision you are making right now. Because this is all the now. This is all that exists. Now is all that exists, guys. Okay? Ooh. Always, girl. Always. You know I love you. You know I love you. I feel like, delaying gratification, doing things, for future benefit, not, now, instant gratification, right? Delaying versus instant. Oh my gosh. I was watching a YouTube video that goes along with this. There was an actual experiment done in the 1990s where they had kids and they put one marshmallow in front of the kids and said, you can either have this now or you can wait 15 minutes and you can have two. Okay. So some of the kids just went for the marshmallow right then. And some of the kids were like trying to like hold their noses so they didn't smell it. And they were like trying to wait. They were closing their eyes. They were doing whatever they had to do so they could have two, right? The study followed those two different groups, the kids that ate the marshmallow right away and the ones that waited. The ones that waited had higher employment rates, had higher grades, they had better relationships, they had, more stability. And the ones that went for that instant gratification were more obese. They were in lower income jobs. They didn't have as great of grades because they went for the instant gratification versus the delayed reward. If that doesn't tell you right there the psychology of the mind, I don't know what does. What is something that I can delay? Well, I'm delaying right now because I am fasting. After yesterday's wonderful meal, I probably won't even be hungry until like 7 o'clock tonight, because that's just, how it works. And then I'll eat tomorrow. I'll break my fast with some, bone broth, and then I'll do a prebiotic with some good fats, because you gotta coat your goat. What? I gotta coat the goat. Okay, you gotta coat your gut. So after you fast, you've got to coat your gut with good stuff. So like bone broth is the best thing to do after you've had like a longer fast after 24 hours. So having some bone broth and then waiting a little while and having some prebiotics like yogurt or kimchi, sauerkraut. I've got pickles that are in brine, not just vinegar and sugar. And then a good fat. So good fats, avocados. I could eat avocados every day. And then after I do that little ritual is when I can go ahead and have the regular food. My body will be more ready for heavier food after that. But delayed gratification. Oh, I know. Delayed gratification is the thing. Oh, man. Well, I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap up here. Next Friday is Friday after the full moon, but it is still definitely in the full moon energy, full moon in Gemini. You guys, I'm going to have my certificate for astrology soon, and I'm so excited. I can officially say I'm an astrologer because I went through the whole course and I got a little certificate coming. I've got my last bit of so I'm meeting with my professor one more time next week. And after that, the course is officially done and I will get my certificate. I feel good that I accomplished something. Even now, oh my gosh, even now, as I sit here and say this, I still feel like I'm not an astrologer. I still feel like I didn't do enough. I still have these thoughts telling me that it's not enough, that I need to take another course or, do something else before I can say I'm an astrologer. Oh, look who it is. Boston Ray, we were talking about you earlier because we were talking about music. Good to see you, boy. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you're stuffed from turkey. Always. Stationary, plain, now and forever. I'm actually gonna be wrapping up here soon. I am gonna play some music. I can't talk and play music at the same time because apparently the sound is bad. But I've been looking for like copyright free music on YouTube to try to use, but I have to be super, super careful because I only want high vibrational music. So I just don't want to play anything. But YouTube has a couple of downloads that I could do. That's awesome, Ray. That's awesome. I did too. I ate way too much turkey and now I am resting my digestive system because I went all out yesterday. Oh my gosh, my mom and I made this homemade cranberry sauce, y'all. Oh my God. If y'all haven't made your own handmade homemade cranberry sauce, y'all don't know what's up. Y'all don't know what's up. Y'all, if you want me to invite you to the, if y'all want me to invite you to the cookout, hit me up if you want me to invite you to the cookout. Working on a track about AI. That's what's up. That's what's up. Seriously. I'm so glad to hear that you're still creating and stuff. I am trying really hard. Cranberry sauce. Ray, I can't with you. Everything proves that the earth is flat. Shelly says you want to come to the cookout. All right, Shelly. I'll let you know the time and date. Oh, what's up, Serious B? Good to see you. So, okay, when you make cranberry sauce at home, you got to get cranberries, right? So we wash the cranberries, but after you cook them and you blend them up, then there's still pieces, like it's not smooth. It's like got skin and seeds and stuff. So I had to strain the cranberry sauce through a cheesecloth, and when I tell you it was a labor of love, it took me like 20 minutes to like squeeze out all of the cranberry sauce, but it was so worth it. Oh my gosh. I have to tell my mom that if she eats it all, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad if she eats it all because it is just so good. It was a labor of love. Oh, it's good to see you, Serious. I hope you're doing well. I hope you two are stuffed from Thanksgiving, from Turkey Day, even though we don't celebrate those pagan holidays. I know, we almost did. That was right, because you came to the restaurant, but we were on the way out. Oh my gosh. Boy, listen. It was awesome. It was awesome. I love meeting you guys in real life because, that's when you can really feel the energy, right? You really know what's going on. People are real because even though you guys can feel my energy and stuff through like this YouTube, right? It is something completely different in person because there is no wall in between the frequency. Oh, okay. So you're in Canada, Sirius. No wonder. So you guys don't really, yeah. Do you, they don't even have, do they, you guys, so is it just early or do you have like a completely different holiday? Or did you just celebrate because you knew it was coming? Because see, I don't want to celebrate on the specific days that the Gregorian calendar says. I would rather just have a gratitude day or something before or after. I love that idea. Do Canadians have something completely different? Or were you just doing it, because you knew it was coming? I'm super interested to know. Oh, no way. Mojo came to your house. That's awesome. You're in Florida now, right, Ray? I'm so glad you're not up there in Boston no more. Boy, all that cold weather, all that bad energy. Yes, exactly. Early October. So we should be going with the cycles, the seasons, right? So we've got the spring equinox, we've got the summer solstice, we've got the fall equinox, and we've got the winter solstice. Those are the four things that we should be paying attention to because harvest is the fall equinox, and I love that it is that is what you get to. Yes. Nothing like meeting in real life. I'm so glad you're enjoying Florida, Bo. So glad you're enjoying Florida. I was supposed to meet Dottie. Dottie is going to be in Florida briefly, and I really wanted to go and see her. I don't have the I wish I could. I really, really wish I could. Because she's in Washington, and so we're on two different sides of the country, and the fact that she's on the East Coast, like I really wanted to go and see her, but it isn't in the cards right now, and I will have to see her soon. Oh. Listen, Sirius, anything that is made outside of the US is different. The ketchup has different ingredients in every other country than America. Because do you know every other country bans certain ingredients? So yeah, I have never personally tasted Canadian ketchup, but I already know it's better because it's Canadian. It didn't taste right, Ray, because it didn't have a bunch of freaking sugar in it and high fructose corn syrup. It was probably just straight red tomatoes. It is supposed to be dark. It's supposed to be a paste. I'm not surprised. Oh. You were too. See the cruise terminal. Yes. See, I wish I could. I really wanted to. American ketchup is definitely poison, and you have been conditioned to think it tastes good. Oh, gosh. No. So I have a Peruvian friend. When she bought back ketchup from Peru, oh my gosh, it was dark, but it didn't taste disgusting. It didn't taste sweet, but it didn't taste like bad. It was the Peruvian ketchup I am all for. I'm literally serious, B. I'm gonna give you my address. If you want to mail me some ketchup so I could do a taste test. Do you know I would be so excited? I want to know what the Canadian ketchup is. Oh my gosh. Peruvian ketchup is amazing though. Peruvian ketchup is the bomb. Peruvian mayonnaise. Oh my God. What do they do to those eggs to make it taste so good? Oh my God. I love Peruvian products. Yes, bro. Yes. But if anyone in another country ever sees this, get my address and send me food from your country so I can eat it. Oh my gosh. You don't want to know how any of the food is made here. You don't want to know. Did anybody ever watch Super Size Me? Oh my God, that documentary. Oh snap. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get to taste real food whenever we're from Peru. Listen to me, from Peru. Real food from Canada. Any country but America. Literally any country but America. I want Italian pasta. Real freaking pasta. They probably don't have GMO wheat. Not only that, but human flesh, y'all. Listen. You don't know where human flesh is coming from or what it's going into, but it has been proven that human flesh is in a food in America. Corpses, a beaded fortises. Oh, let's try that again in English. Corpses and aborted fetuses, those are things that are in American food, but they don't have to tell you that. They don't have to tell you. Oh, man. All right, y'all, listen. I got to get ready to put up my tower garden, talking about making sure we're growing our own food. I'm going to be back same time next Friday, 11 a.m. We're going to have a dance party at 11:11. I'm going to email Conspiracy Music Guru to see if he will allow me to feature a song for our dance party. I will also reach out to Crumb. If anyone has Crumb's email, that would be great if you could drop it in the chat. I'm going to come back over to Facebook to make sure. All right, yep, everything is good. Still got no comments over here, but that's okay. Facebook is Facebook. YouTube is where it's at. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Yeah. This has been fun. This has been really fun. I really enjoy this. I'm going to get a song now. Let's see. If I can get this to play. Let's try another one. Nah. I need a good one. I need a good song. Okay, I like this. Yes, this is a good outro song. Ooh, we had a dance party already at 11:11, so let's have our outro dance party. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, you can always up your energy, move those shoulders, move that head, move those hips. Let's get the blood flow, flowing. Thank you for being here, Mojo. I love you. Sending much love, bro. It is Friday. FreQ Speak Friday. FreQ Speak Friday. We had a good talk. You and I had a good talk. You and I are great people. Yes, we are. We're the best. Oh, what's his name? Where's Brian? Brian, where you at? Why ain't you on my lives? We're the best. Come on, y'all. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, you can be tapping your foot. You can be snapping your fingers. You can be bowing your head. You can be dancing. Oh, y'all can't see my fancy footwork. You think you could, but you can't. You can't see my fancy footwork. Ooh, I wish I had a guitar. See, What is this music? What is this music I chose, y'all? What am I doing? I'm playing the drums. Look at me. Yeah. Well, guys, that was a fun closing dance party. Wherever you're at in the world, I hope that you are having an amazing day. I hope that you remember that you are a sovereign, supernatural, divine spark in a human vessel, in a human body. And everything that you think, everything that you say, everything that you do matters. You are more than your physical body, and you have powers beyond what you think you can do.
And there is a Most High Creator who is looking and waiting for you to acknowledge him. And every time you do something from your internal intuition, divine spark, you are acknowledging him. So go out today. Remember how amazing you are. Remember that you are loved. Remember that you are safe. Remember that you are secure. Remember that you are a vital piece of, you are just vital and you matter. And being here on earth means that you have something to give and something to do, and you are valuable, and you should live like that all day today and all day for the rest of your life. I love you so much, and I'm going to be back next week at 11 a.m. Friday to give you more talking to. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Big Sis Shelly. Thank you, Boston Mudflood Ray. Thank you, Sirius B. Hold on, let me check who else was here earlier. Mojo was here, and Awakened Mind was here. And yep, that's all my phone is going to show me now. But thank you guys for everyone for being here. You're amazing. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.